I am the dark of the cold, the legendary night of endless chilliness. But even more terrifying than that, I am a tiny little rat folk.
Norm, what are you doing?
Sorry if I scared everybody. Ever since I got this new super warm cloak, I've been feeling more confident and intimidating, and I worried that I might scare people. So my job today is to start episode 14 off by recapping episode 13, but holy cow! How can I summarize all that? The toughest, combat ever, and then made even worse by the fact that we couldn't even see, 5 feet in front of our faces. Plus, we found the portal, the portal. That, the one that all the winter's been pouring through. And then, we find the portal, and then this dark midnight fella shows up. I will give you 3 guesses as to what color armor a guy named Dark Midnight likes to wear. And he's all big and smoky, and he's riding a big black horse, and I kind of figured we were all done for. Oof, I squeezed Margie's hand so hard, I was afraid that I broke her triquarium. And then, he said something about 3 riders, and then all his cool armor just, magically dissolved kind of off of him, and he just dropped dead right in front of us. Now, as a doctor, I'm not supposed to diagnose without first examining the patient, but my guess is that it's the giant spear of ice through his chest.
Wonderful. Oh, that's
awesome.
So good.
You're such a good doctor, Norm.
So last episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys saw that coming? Did I drop enough hints? Did I foreshadow it well enough?
That we saw?
Or was it a total surprise? Because it was going to be one or the other, and I didn't know which.
Wait, we were supposed to know that guy was coming?
No, that was supposed to be an entire surprise.
Total
Okay, that was a surprise.
Okay, good.
I feel really dumb if I was supposed to know that.
Yeah,
I expected the portal.
Oh,
Yeah, the
if
portal is
was
like,
there,
the
was-
expected
I
thing.
had a feeling we
So,
were close.
What was the surprise we might have had a chance at getting?
No. I was making fun. I was poking fun at myself.
Oh.
I didn't
It was
foreshadow
not
this at all. I
telegraphed.
wanted this to be just a complete and utter bomb to drop on everybody. And ever since I picked up this adventure, it was okay, this is the first big surprise. The first actually big what the fuck.
It's pretty awesome.
It's wonderful, and I'm so excited to play it. So here you guys are. You are standing right outside the winter portal. You have the head of the troll come through and roll around, and then this black rider crossed over, and he gave a cool little speech that had some hand-done Foley work with a water bottle. And then he collapses and drops his armor, and it's a frail old man with a spear of ice sticking out of his chest.
Is an idiot
dear.
old man pretending to be the Black Rider?
I don't know anything about any riders, so I'm not sure what to think.
Is he alive? Should we check?
Well, I'm going to do a heal check right now.
I'm very much alive.
Oh, never
that's-
mind.
We can just ask him.
I'm
my.
right here.
Oh, but you got that thing sticking out of your chest.
Yeah, I know.
It's just a flesh wound.
How do you
It's-
feel?
Can I heal you?
I'm afraid it is too late for me.
What?
Oh, it's never too late to.
There is no coming back from this. I am simply maintaining myself with the last of my powers.
You are not pretending. You really are the Black Rider.
That is correct.
Cherniv Zadnik, the Black Rider of Baba Yaga.
I am the Black Rider, my dear. But at this stage, you might as well call me by my real name. Ilarian Matvius.
Well, Mr. Matvius, what was your job as the Black Rider?
He killed witches. Many, many witches.
Oh, he's
Evil ones?
I mean...
I was not limited to witches.
He killed lots of people. This is true. I remember the rumor, myth? It's only 100 years at the, every 100 years. I'm not that old.
I was responsible for culling those who plotted against the crown.
Okay, and just to make sure real quick, like if I heal you and try and help you with the spike, that's not going to help you at all. You're still going to die anyway?
Yes.
Well,
Is Baba Yaga going to be mad that we let her writer die in front of us? It is not my fault, Baba Yaga.
You know of her.
Does anybody not know of?
Oh, I did not
Deviant.
we
know.
didn't until
Mother
you
of all
told us.
yeah, I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
is
you were
true.
the
It
one-
is Teldor, fine.
You are very far from home, child of the north.
Yes. Thank goodness.
Oh, so what are you doing here?
Between worlds.
Right?
Or in Teldor at all.
do you know why this portal's here and why?
Yes. That is what has brought me here. Queen Elvana has decided to move against her mother. She has opened portals all over the planet, and winter now creeps in on many different countries and continents.
Oh dear.
She is hoping to cover the world in ice and maintain her rule over Irison and the rest of the planet.
Does she think that Baba Yaga is going to like be pleased with her and let her keep the throne, or does she like want to fight Baba Yaga to keep the throne?
This has happened throughout history when the queen has decided to rebel against her mother, but it has never worked.
Yes,
until
what is
now.
different this time? Because the three riders usually show up, do terrible things in Irison to punish the queen that was like, oh no, I do not want to disappear and be replaced. And then she disappears and is replaced. So what is
Something
different?
has happened to Baba Yaga.
But how do you know something happened?
She has not returned. She has not made her appearance.
But wait, you're saying Korolyeva Ilvana, the queen of Irison, is opening portals like this one
Yes,
everywhere?
this is...
Irison is invading everywhere?
Yes.
Well, that's a problem.
This is just one of many, many portals.
I was really hoping we could just close this and then kind of be
And go
done.
home.
Yeah.
I kind
This
of like
is-
to go back
You
and see
all
the
are-
kids.
Not good.
trying to close this portal.
Yes, it's invading.
That's why we're here.
It's way too cold right
I
now.
hate winter.
And you see just a very slight smile just like come across his face.
Then it appears we are allies. I am sensing tendrils amongst all of you. I can feel them.
Well, you know, the thing that you did.
Oh,
Oh yes, our special.
Valdine pulls down.
Theodora's magic.
Valdine pulls out his coin and looks at it.
We all do have stuff in our
Yes,
pockets.
yes.
Vasilisa touches her necklace like, what?
The coin, the necklace.
Marge puts her hand over the pocket where that tooth is.
And I'm just holding the stone in my left pocket in my pants. Yeah. So these are tendrils?
I did not
Oh, they
think
connect
so.
us?
I mean,
I-
they
what?
are special
can-
luck tokens.
Yes.
But they
Cast
connect us
upon
because we're connected
from
to you. Yeah.
Yes, I did cast.
Child of the North.
Oh shit. Oh, that's true.
Oh, is this all your fault, Vasilisa?
I
Are you like
I
you like a
distinctly
child of
told you
prophecy?
I was very worried that it might be. I sure hope not, because I mean, my mama might be a winter witch, but she is not like the most important of the white witches.
If you are trying to close the portal, you must do it from the other side.
What?
Oh, that's not a good
We
idea.
have to go to Irison?
You will find the source of it in the Pale Tower. It is one of many, but through them, Helvana will spread a new ice age across the world. Closing this portal might save your kingdom, but Galarian would still be doomed.
How many portals are there?
Many. This
Okay.
is the first one I found after being set upon by Elvana's forces.
How did Ilvana do this to you? You are legendary for killing whatever you want. Or Baba Yaga wants, I guess. I don't know. Also, you are very much more old looking than I imagined. I always pictured big, buff young man. I do not know
Well,
why.
you know, he's what, thousands of years old?
Well,
Really?
you looked good in the armor. The armor looked really good on you.
I am only 85. Child every year.
Are you a smoker?
It is the only thing that keeps me warm in the Irisian winters. Child, every year, new riders are selected.
Wait, so
Every
each...
year, we all make new bargains.
It's the Dread Pirate Roberts.
I'm learning very many secret
Oh.
things today.
She only comes back every 100 years, but she replaces her riders every single year.
No, the
Oh.
riders only appear in the year of her return.
So every year,
That
once
she returns.
every
Oh, okay,
century.
okay, I
So
guess.
really, every 100 years, new
there is
riders
a
are
new
replaced.
rider for approximately 365 days, 364 on a leap year.
Wait, don't you get 6 in the leap year?
Yes,
yeah,
I
you get
thought
6.
so. I
Oh,
am
no,
very-
Galarian.
Oh, we leap over
A
a
leap
day
year is
instead of adding the day. Yes,
Yes, that's right.
hilarious.
That's because of
Yeah.
Abadar. He
Yes.
wanted the extra day.
So he
always so
took
cheap,
it.
right?
Yes.
I know you probably are not friendly with the North to find you so far here in such a state, but
Who, me? No,
Oh,
friend.
yeah, she's always talking that she doesn't like the cold.
in this land where it should be summer, it is cold.
Yes, I've noticed.
And if you wish to prevent this from happening, you may have to find yourself allied with the Queen of the Witches.
Are you saying I may need to work for Baba Yaga in order to get this winter weather out of Teldor and back in Irarsen?
Baba Yaga has no desire for world conquest.
Fair.
Her kingdom is Irisen. She cares not for the rest of Galarian.
But
Where
Eliana-
is she? I mean, Elvana wants
Elvana.
to control
Eliana?
everything.
I do
Elvana.
not know where Baba Yaga is, but I know how to find her.
Oh, okay. This
Well,
is
that's-
key information we should get before he dies. Yes.
Okay, but-
okay.
That doesn't. Okay.
How,
How do you know how to find her if you're not sure where she is?
he's one of her riders. It's a magic.
Well, I'm
Do
sure
you
that
know by magic?
Maybe connected somehow. I don't know.
You first must go and find the dancing hut.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, we heard about that.
Wait.
Oh, with
Because
the
it's got
chicken
le-
legs.
It's got legs, right?
Well, now I am
Oh, the
just
chicken dance.
confused. We need to go through the portal in order to get to the Pale Tower to close the portal. Oh, dear no. We need to get the chicken hut here, the dancing hut, but then also go through the portal. And I just thought of a
What?
big problem.
The
If we
the-
close the portal,
the hut.
we are stuck in Irison. It is a very long walk.
The
But we'll be closing a lot of
a
portals. It'll
couple-
be worth it.
A couple things.
And blood kind of like.
Oh, okay, we listen. Oh, it's intimidating with the
I
whole
can tell
dying.
you where the hut is.
Oh, That's
Because Alvana has stolen it, and it is now on display in Irison's capital, White Throne, as a symbol of her power. You must go through the portal to Irison, find the dancing hut. And I am afraid, yes, the only way to close the portal is from the other side.
We know someone who saw the hut
oh, I
here.
thought it was on this side
Yes,
of the portal.
there are more than one hut.
There is
So it
only
was
one.
at least here
I
on
mean,
this side of the
If
portal for a
others
minute.
are appearing, it is most likely some sort of trickery from Elvana to trick others into thinking Baba Yaga is behind it all.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like a red herring.
Yes.
A what?
Now,
A
So
fish? Like a fish?
yeah,
A
like they put-
diversion.
because then you smell the fish and you want to go over there and check that out, but it's not important at
Oh,
all.
like a lure fish.
it's a
This is
trick.
bait.
It's a total trick.
now, the hut is on display in White Throne because Elvana thinks she has destroyed all of the keys in order to use the hut, but I have managed to save 2 of them.
Ooh.
And they are deactive right now, but if you do accept this quest, I can use the rest of my power to activate the keys once more.
Wait, are you saying that we could get like our own chicken hut?
There is only one true chicken hut, and yes, you have to go and find your chicken hut.
Do you think we could just go straight to the Pale Tower and just like try and shut the portals first?
That's a good start, probably.
It is a very good start.
So you know that the Pale Tower is the fortress home to the White Witches of the Horwood Forest. northwest of Waldsby.
You're saying that this one pale tower is causing all of the portals everywhere?
Well, he said there were several pale towers.
He said the pale tower is where this portal.
Oh,
and Vasilisa gestures at the big one right there.
I thought he was saying we could shut them all down by going to the pale tower.
No, he said
it's
he
never
only
that easy.
found this one, and the others are many and probably everywhere in Irison, honestly. Oh, does that mean there might be a portal in my mom's house? In Rosny?
I don't know.
I suppose.
I mean,
anything is
because the
possible.
Pale Tower is a house for the winter witches, the white witches of the area there in the forest.
So you think if they're doing the same thing with the other portals, that one of them could
If
be...
they have one in the Rosny, it's probably where my mom lives.
There are prices to accepting this quest from me.
Other than just going to Irison.
Yeah, it sounds...
I must pass my mantle on. You would take it?
Not me. I am not a Black Rider type. I do not do the armor.
What does that mean?
Stuff. No, Marge rides though.
Be more
She's
specific.
got
You will be
armor.
granted several boons
Oh,
of the Witch Queen, but with that comes the obligation to save her.
so great power, but also great responsibility.
But responsibility
Well, I
to
think I've heard
save,
that somebody somewhere before.
to help someone who you
Baba
don't...
Yaga.
Yeah, you don't like Baba Yaga.
I mean, the Black Rider is not wrong. She only conquers and it's Irison where she keeps.
She
her
does her
control.
own thing and doesn't bother anyone
So
else.
if you leave Irison, you are fine. But Ilvana's like, oh no, I must send Irison to the whole world. That is not okay.
Well, now, Valdine, I know that, you don't seem to have any family or anything. Is this something you might be interested in?
Oh, just gonna volunteer me like that,
Well,
huh, Marge?
I mean, I don't know what's... I'm not 100% on board with going through that portal.
I think maybe Marge is trying to say that Valdine, you are a very capable man, and we would very much appreciate your assistance to not die. For further, please.
I suppose it depends on what kind of... You said boons?
Yes, boons. What boons could they convince maybe Valdine or the Gundersons that it is a good idea to do this?
Well, I don't know if I could be a writer without you, honey.
Well, Valdine likes money. Could you give Valdine money?
Not
I cannot
everything's
offer
about money.
And if I need to offer more than the Witch Queen's blessing for you to take up my mantle, then go and find me someone else.
As the conversation goes on, you see Valdine kind of like, he has this like concentration look come across his face, and he just really thinks about it for a minute. Valdine strides over right to him and reaches out his hand to grab the man's hand. Just like, as in like, pass on your boons. Like he's, he's like saying, I accept.
And what of the others?
Vasilisa heaves a really heavy sigh and like adjusts her cold weather gear and just like looks super irritated with herself, but she walks over and yes, I will definitely help too.
Wait, I thought this was a solo acceptance of being a special night thing. I didn't know it was a group
You
thing.
do not want me to come?
No, you can't. I mean,
If
maybe
you
I
want to go to
misunderstood.
Irison
I
alone,
can
I thought I
grant
was
my
helpful.
power
Oh.
to the four of you.
Oh,
Oh, well, then
well, I
great.
think
Let's all get
maybe
in
we
here.
should all do this. Yes, please.
What do you... It's
If
kind of spooky.
I am not strong enough to stop this on my own,
I mean, this is our retirement.
then the four of you
I'm
must
not
have
sure.
a better chance.
You have a retirement blessed by Baba Yaga.
We're
Come
not
on in.
spring
Let's go.
chickens anymore, you know.
You've been very helpful so far, though.
I know
And
this is just a big turnaround
Norm-
because you've been talking really bad about this Baba Yaga for like a long time, and now I'm...
and the winter
I
in
am
Arison is so
scared of her,
terrible.
but Norm, Marge, if I am that scared of Baba Yaga, and she is missing, and the person she is supposed to replace with a new person is sending the winter, which I hate, to the entire world, that person is worse, you know?
I suppose that we're here and we've got a responsibility and we're kind of a team now, yeah?
Yeah, you seem worried.
Well, I mean, this is all new to me. Norm, it's a magic portal.
But you're doing a
So,
great job. You're doing a great job protecting all of us.
If the opinion of a mostly strange gunslinger that you don't know that well matters much in this situation, you two have impressed the hell out of me in the last few, hours. It's only been a short time we've been together, and at first I thought I was gonna have to watch out where you were stepping, and I mean, you're running away in the middle of battle, and tripping traps, making noise, and just all kinds of nonsense going on. I thought this was going to be the death.
Why are
of
you
me.
bringing up old shit?
It seemed relevant at the time, but we're talking
was
about
yesterday.
it's not that far back. I mean, I think that he's right. We were meant to do this. You two included, Marge, you and Norm. And I know, Vasilisa, you don't want to go marching into your old country and face the cold again, but I think that's what we are meant to do.
Okay.
And I certainly will not let you three go to Irison without me. That is much more cruel than I am.
No, I feel like you're kind of you're the guide. You seem to know all this stuff.
Well, more than the guide, we're going to need her to be the infiltrator into this Queen of Anna's special
Sure. 'cause
display.
I don't
She's
think
going
we
to have to
could do
pretend
that.
to be a winter witch and
So,
go in there
Mr.
and
Oh,
Oh,
infiltrate.
no, I cannot cast a single cold spell.
Well, did
Beyond
they
the
make you
idea.
do
yeah, I
that?
don't think
Like
that's a
as
good
don't-
idea.
I could
Which-
try very hard. I at least know the
Not-
language.
That's why
Not
it's
to rush
called
you all,
pretending.
but
Oh.
I am in an extreme amount of pain and would very much like to die.
Oh, dear.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
what else
Okay.
we need to know?
We
okay,
will
we
go.
agree.
Okay, boon away.
We
Yeah.
will take your yes, go ahead.
Hand me your snowflakes.
Thank you.
All right.
So he holds all 4 of those in his left hand. And with his right hand, he reaches behind him and he produces a plague doctor's mask and a lock of stiff-looking white hair.
Now these are the keys to the hut. Once you gain access, place them in the cauldron, and the hut will start to follow Baba Yaga. I wish you all the very best of luck.
I think we're gonna need it, so thank you.
And he pulls out a thin dagger and he grasps it with his right hand and sticks the blade in his left and he clutches it and you just and you see the blood just kind of like come from his hand.
Oh dear.
And he looks around at all of you and then he takes the knife and he slits his throat.
Oh,
And as
dear.
the blood pours from his throat, you see it fall onto the plague doctor's mask and the lock of white hair. And you see them glow faintly. And then he opens his hand, he drops the dagger, and he falls to the side.
Oh my. Oh, I mean, were you expecting that?
Cannot say I was, no.
Valdine reaches over and just closes his eyes as he kind of lies there with his eyes open.
I still say I was expecting a little bit different of a type of person.
He never
when I
told us what the
pictured.
boon was we were given.
Well, while
What's
you're
the-
over
what's-
there, why don't you grab our stuff out of his hand?
Yeah, I grabbed the items. and
Do
handed
you
it
want
back.
to maybe clean it in the snow? There's blood all over them. No, it's fine. I did rude of me. Just give me my necklace. Sorry.
Yep, I hand you back your items.
Oh, thanks.
And as you guys hold them, you feel the weight of the task before you.
Right.
Yeah.
It is just
Daunting.
daunting, and it is on your minds constantly now, just like sitting in the background, reminding you, hey, go save the Witch Queen. But with that, you feel just automatically more powerful. As in, each of you gets to take a permanent increase of 2 points to any one ability score.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Ah.
This isn't a good sign.
No, we probably need this
Everybody,
shit.
put it in your con. Yeah.
What's the rest of the boon?
I mean, that was a lot.
You all level up.
I was wondering when that was going to happen.
Level
Level 4. So you get
Great.
another ability point.
Oh,
Lord.
yeah.
Oh my.
And
That's
here's the thing.
Yeah.
It happens right now.
Yes.
It's instant. You don't need to rest. The energy and the magic and the power of the mantle of the Black Rider, you guys feel it. You feel more powerful than you ever have been.
Wowza.
So the way we're playing it, we're going to roll for health against each other. Whoever gets the higher health dice, that's what health you take as you level up. And then if you get new spells, you don't have those spells until your spell area resets. But feats and anything like that, any new class skills are taken into effect. As your health goes up, it doesn't automatically heal. It just increases your top cap. So all of that out of the way, let's figure out who's going to tell us about level 4 first. Marge.
Oh,
Marge, what's level 4 like for you?
well, with everything that she's experienced, all of the, the survival checks and the perceptions and the battles, the combat she's been in and everything, she's really grown in her intelligence.
Oh, she's
And
learned a lot.
She's learned a lot. She's a very perceptive rat. And I think that as she experiences things, she learns more and more, and that becomes more of a foundation of, her personality and who she is and everything. And so that is where her boon +2 went. It was into intelligence.
That's really good. So that +2, that is going to bring up your skill points by a lot because it's retroactive.
Yes, absolutely. And that gives her more as far as when she takes knowledges, she'll,
Yep. It'll be a bit better.
be better at those as
That's
well.
really good. So that's where your boon went. Where did your other point go?
With all of the trudging through the snow and the carrying her shield and the fighting she's done a lot more than she's ever done in the past, her strength went up a little bit.
Okay, that makes
She's a
sense.
little bit stronger,
Did your
and
bonus go up from that?
It did, yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it went up by 1.
That's
and
huge.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
really good. That's really good. So you got a +1 in intelligence and a +1 in strength.
That's correct.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And what about Ghost? Stuff happened with Ghost that we had to
Boy,
talk about.
Lots of stuff happened with Ghost, yes. Ghost at level 4 becomes a medium creature.
Boom.
So Ghost is no longer small. The Ghost's carrying a capacity increased, which enables her to actually carry Marge and Norm if they want to ride her both at the same time. And also with that, getting to medium size, her dex went down, but her strength went up. But also at level 4, she does get ability increases as an animal companion as well.
Wow.
So her strength went up a little bit more, and I think her con went up too. So she does more damage when she attacks. And now that she's a medium creature, she can actually do more as far as ability-wise. When she bites, it's not just a bite anymore. She can grapple enemies.
Nice.
So it'll be fun to play her as a more intelligent creature and with a little bit more strength and a little bit better at her abilities and Ghost being bigger,
Yeah.
being able to carry her. It'll be fun to do stuff with that too. So
Nice.
I'm
Awesome.
excited.
So let us talk to Norm.
Oh gosh, I'm sitting right next to her.
Yeah, Norm, what did you get?
Do you want this? You want Zach to do this? Or
Yeah.
do you want Norm to do this? Okay.
Yes.
Story-wise, I figure since he's been interacting with more people and kinds of people he hasn't interacted with before, he's learning how to interact with them. So I put his charisma up by 1. I feel like he's getting better at meeting new people. He's having new experiences.
He's
and that's
being
gonna make him-
socialized.
he's going to make him more swashbuckly and more like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm of the school of thought that I don't like min-maxing. I like storytelling.
I think we're all in that same school of thought. So
That's
good
why I
company,
picked you
good
guys for
company.
this podcast.
But
Mostly.
Okay, so here's how I'm imagining it. Norm is already like a little bit jumpy and a little bit anxious, and that's part of where his dexterity comes from. Is he thinks in like fast motion. And when this boon happened to him, when this energy flowed on him from Dark Midnight, I just call him that because his real name Hachmafatmach is beyond my comprehension. But like when this happened to Norm, he got like that jitteriness in him like got amped up, and now he has this compulsion that he's feeling as well, and it's like got him like almost jittery, like he's almost overly caffeinated at this point, and he just really needs to do this task. So I put the +2 into his dex.
Nice.
Okay. Makes sense. I'm good with it.
But it gives him a kind of ridiculously high dex. But it's going to be really fun.
What are you up to?
What's
now
his
in
dex?
Yeah. What are you up to?
It's a 20.
Whoa!
You match Valdine's dex. to
Nice.
20. That's awesome.
Awesome.
And then, sorry, there's more. I'll try and be quick. This is what happens when you multi-class. Like, you hit certain levels where everything happens at once.
Yeah.
But anyway, he gets to, but part of his archetype is I can now attempt to steal something as a free CMB along with my attack.
Shit.
So I hit
I
someone.
love this.
My CMB is crap, and I need to work on that. There's a way to change that up. But
Yeah, you can do like feats and other shit.
there's a few
to
where I can
boost
use my
that.
dex.
Yeah, that's what
instead
you
of my
want.
strength.
Yep.
That's what you want.
So I can just like steal something with my sword.
But you're on your way, man. That's huge.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Right?
I can hop up now without provoking attack. I can just like do a little ninja flip.
That's
Nice.
super useful
Adorable. Yeah, because I might fall down sometimes.
You think? Pots and pans.
Yep, and that's it. Well, thanks for the support, honey.
I love you.
Yeah, that's it.
too. Awesome. Vasilisa, what happened to her at level 4?
The most exciting thing that happens at level 4 for her is that she gets a new hex.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
So she finally, instead of just glaring at enemies, can now give some supportive looks towards her allies and grant them
Nice.
some good fortune. So you get to roll twice and take the better of the 2 rolls, as though you were using your own special snowflake, only just
Hey.
from Vasilisa to you.
Sweet.
There you go.
Nice.
And you
love
can
that.
do each of us.
I can do each of you
Once a
every
day.
day,
Nice.
and I can do it to other random allies. I could do it to Ghost if I wanted. Heck, I could give Marigold some good luck. Whatever I want.
That's
Any
awesome.
creature.
See, and now hexes are really like defining. Like it's kind of how you build your witches around the hexes. You're
Yeah.
telling us who your witch is.
In a lot of ways. So this was a little bit of a hard choice. I feel like Vasilisa, I wavered between fortune and misfortune. Because as a cartomancer, she's all about telling the future. So it's a question of, am I going to use that ability to grant some good luck to my allies or some bad luck to my enemies? And I think Vasilisa, she's
trying.
at core, more about spreading the warmth and good luck that she associates with her summer patron, Vara, than she is about, cursing people or things. So she's going to just be spreading that summer warmth to your hearts and making you feel like maybe you can roll 2 d20s instead of
Aw.
1.
That's really
That's
good.
awesome.
And then talk to us about your boon and your level 4 ability point.
All right, my boon, I chose to put into wisdom for Vasilisa. She has been doing a lot more soul searching, and she's discovered some things about people in the world that just are broadening her horizons and making her feel a little bit more like she can accurately sense people's motivations, say. And I think a good chunk of that is that she would never in a million years have thought that she would wind up siding with Baba Yaga or the Black Rider.
That's huge.
And being face to face with that and the realization of, oh, there's a different, bigger enemy than this. I'm going to help the mother of all witches. What is even happening? That gave her more of a wisdom bonus there.
Nice. Very nice.
That's good.
Her ability point for level 4 is going into dexterity. She's not spent quite as much time flinging her cards at things as she has in the past few days. And I feel like she's just going to get more and more practice at flinging those cards. So
Nice.
it doesn't do anything noticeable. She went from a 14 to a 15. So practically speaking, it's the same modifier. But she's getting slightly more nimble in the fingers. Yay!
Nice. That's good.
So we're all building up decks.
That's right.
Not me.
And finally, Valdine.
Well, we were all building up decks, but then Valdine actually, he got hardier and stronger.
Oh,
Nice.
con. Oh, that's so smart.
Yeah.
It's a very
so-
smart one.
So
I wish I was that smart.
I might like min-maxing just a little, Zach. I'm sorry. So no, Valdine actually, story-wise, he is filled with this like strength of purpose that he hasn't had in a while. Like
Right.
his backstory will reveal some of the things he used to have, where that's why he was so driven and so ambitious in the
Right.
past, and he's definitely only recently rediscovered that. And so in that, it kind of channeled into 2 points going into con and 1 going into strength. He just kind of feels like charged up. He's ready to go out and take on whatever is going to be a challenge to him.
Yeah,
And
I
so
mean,
he feels bolstered.
A couple days roughing it in the woods,
Sure.
and then getting
Yeah.
He's
like
gotten stronger.
big surge. Yeah,
We've been healed a lot by a lot of wands.
yeah. there might be some magical
Maybe
residue happening
little bit,
there.
Right.
Yeah,
sure.
and then what about level 4? Anything fun happening for a gunslinger?
Level 4 for the gunslinger is pretty straightforward. You pick up a feat that is called Point Blank Master. I no longer provoke when
Nice.
firing my
That's
gun.
big.
I listened back to the episodes and I'm like, God, he provokes? Like, what kind of a gunslinger? But
It's you have
finally.
Once you hit
yes.
a certain level, yeah.
Good.
That's good. That's big.
yeah,
I
that's
don't think
big.
it's come into play
Too
much
much.
yet.
It has
I think
a
it
little.
might have once,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but now that's super safe.
It
That's
only,
a
I think
big
it only
save.
happened once, but I added a really gross sound effect to when he got hit, when they hit like, and so I remember it as like, ooh, ew.
It was
Gotcha.
at the time it was scary health wise. Yeah, now it's looking a little better.
Good. Nice. Yeah. How many health points did you get from just that?
Well, I went up like 10 health points
That's
just from
huge.
changing the con.
Yeah, that's-
and we rolled nicely for my hit point up
That-
too.
yeah.
So I'm feeling very good now.
Excellent. Well, I think that's everybody in all of their level up stuff.
Yeah.
So let's jump back in. You guys have just watched the Black Rider kill himself. He had his blood flow into your guys' talismans, lucky charms, whatever you guys want to call them. And now they kind of have a different feel to them. And you guys do. You all feel this kind of deep, deep echo inside of you saying, "Save Baba Yaga."
It's a special, unique snowflake. It's a special snowflake.
Yes, your special snowflakes. But this old man is now lying dead in front of you.
All right, let's gather our thing. Let's go through the portal. We got a mission to accomplish. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, I'm kind of worried here. You know, my wand is almost out of charges, and I don't have any other way to heal anyone.
Oh, babe, I don't think there's time to wait. I mean, we gotta go.
You've never been to Irison. You do not know what you will face. You think it is cold here? Wait until you go there. I think March is right. We have to go
Oh,
back
and how much food have y'all got?
and
you know?
prepare.
Well, I don't really want his sacrifice to be in vain. I mean,
Well,
This
no.
is a one-way trip. Do you understand? Once we are through the portal, we are closing the portal.
That's what it sounded like to me too.
It is 2,000 miles away to Irison. I have been that journey once in my life, many, many years ago. It is a very long journey.
But we have to do it, right? I mean, we
Oh,
have
of
to.
mean,
course, of course. I
yes,
figured we'd
but
come back. Once-
Let's tell people, hey, by the way, Queen Elvana is trying to destroy the world with winter, so we're gonna go take care of that. You may never see us again. Goodbye, you know?
Oh, I'd like
that
to send
was-
off a letter to our kiddos. You
Oh,
know.
but the town is so far away. Like, we need to just go.
This is difficult, yes, but
It's gonna take us hours.
so
it'll probably take us
mean-
a full day.
yes.
But you know, the Black Rider guy said that on the Irison side everything is clear, and we cleared up a lot of stuff over on this side. So I feel like it'll be a pretty safe, quick journey if we just go and do it.
I know, but we need to do this right away.
I don't think we have a choice.
I
So-
Gentlemen,
I want to be
So
able
we
to
need
heal
to-
we
you,
have
dear.
to.
we want to regather forces. We want to
Yes,
we want to
I
group
mean,
up.
you.
I'm sure we need
seem
rations.
as though
Okay.
you're
I
a
see.
military experience or something.
I understand.
So you know, supplies and whatever people that have your experience. I'm not a military.
Hold on.
person.
Let me check something. Valdine wants to walk away from the portal enough
Okay.
distance to where the weather was totally awful.
Yeah.
How far do I walk before the weather is awful or is not awful anymore?
You walk like 10 feet.
And it's terrible again?
Yeah.
I turn right around and come back. This weather is terrible. It is going to take us quite some time to get through here and to get back again. So we're willing to sacrifice that time.
I think we have to.
I feel like we'll be sacrificing our lives if we don't.
But the longer we wait, don't you think that things are just going to get worse and the other side is just going to get more difficult?
Here's the thing. I know I am a very positive person, so this will come as a great surprise for me to say. But what if we go through this portal? Nobody knows that we are, fighting for Baba Yaga. They think, oh no, Baba Yaga is coming to kill us. She's bringing the winter. The way Elvana wants them to think. These are the chicken huts and stuff.
Well, yeah.
We never tell them the truth. We go. We get murdered horribly by some Jadwiga in Irison.
Oh, nobody knows what to do next.
Exactly. Elvana wins. There's no backup.
That's why we can't fail.
So we have to go to Heldren to say, look, we all might die. We will try our best, but could we maybe, give you this warning
For the
first?
sake of the mission, I see your point. I see reason on this.
But then what could they possibly do? I mean, this is like now or never. Like, we have to do this.
They could give us a wand to cure ourselves of
We should.
the cold and stuff.
That there is some wisdom in planning and being strategic about our approach to this.
Yes.
I think we should head back. I'm inclined to agree. We should head back and stock up, tell people about the situation. I mean, I'm sure there are other similar portals popping up everywhere right now, I imagine.
Indeed.
Well, that's what I think
what
he said
the
that.
writer said, yes.
Yeah.
So we need to spread the word that everywhere else can start defending themselves while we take on this particular mission.
Yes, they need to know this is definitely Korolyeva Elvana's fault. It is not Baba Yaga. Or they will not even know who the enemy is.
Well, I mean,
then what?
if it's a bunch of winter monsters killing people, like that's going to be the enemy. They're going to know that part.
True, but they don't even know that.
I think we probably know more than anybody else does at this moment.
I think so.
Norm-
And darling, we're going to need to get some rations, so we've got food. We don't have nearly enough food to last us as long as we're probably going to need to be over there. And I don't know when we're going to get more. We don't know where we're going to come out when we go to the portal. And I'm just really worried that if we don't come prepared with food and with a new wand and a way to heal ourselves and letting our kids know that we're going to be gone maybe forever, that...
But he said these portals are everywhere, and they're just going to be getting worse.
It's like you said, I think that one time, I may get this wrong. You cannot count your chickens before you have their eggs. We must go get the eggs first.
That sounds like something I would say.
That does sound like you.
No, it sounds like
But it sounds like
Yeah.
him.
No,
He
you
didn't say
said
it, but it sounds
something
like you'd say
about
it.
something, and I don't know my idioms in common very
You said
well,
something about
so.
something. I know. That's
I did.
like you do.
It could be something about silver and spoons, or chickens, or maybe
silver spoons
ducks.
one's one of my
I don't
favorites.
know.
I like how the women are the voice of reason in this conversation.
It's because we're used to having strong motivations, and so having a new one doesn't completely quench all of my. It's
just
my
overrides.
newfound wisdom.
And I found
And
intelligence.
your newfound intelligence.
Yes.
See, they get all of the
I'm just ready to
physical
go get
traits
it.
boosted. They're like, yeah.
Right, yeah. All I
and
got
we're
is like
just
weariness and anxiety.
No,
So the
no.
other thing you guys need to remember is that it is almost nighttime.
So yeah, we're gonna. You know what? There's these.
Let's go sleep in those igloos.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Oh my God, no! You guys want to
you
sleep?
got Marigold in one of them.
Marigold is
Yeah.
in there. We must go check her. We have a good rest. We sleep. We go in the daytime, and we
You
get to Heldren tomorrow. I am not
Am I the only one who
travel-
feels like the world is like coming unraveled, and you guys and I
Oh,
don't?
that is definitely true. Yes, the world is under attack and probably will be destroyed and swallowed in an unending
But
winter.
the best way for us to make sure we can stop it, honey, is to make sure that we're prepared.
Yes.
We gotta be prepared.
It's like I say, you never go through
Like,
a
it
portal
charges.
without a fresh wand. If you do not charge your wand before you go, and then it's kaput.
But
What do you do?
We all heard what the guy said, though, and it just seems like super pressing.
Well, and that's why
Yes.
we're gonna go as soon as we can, as soon
We
as
are
we're
the
prepared.
last hope for everything, so we must not go get ourselves killed in Irison today. We'll do that tomorrow. Am I right?
What's going on with Norm, Zach?
Well, let's. It's
He's
dark.
just really like this thing happening. Like he just feels this inside of him. Like you have to do this. Like he just feels pushed to. Like this is the number one thing before all else. This has to get taken care of.
It's like an obsession.
And and also with this newfound like energy and power that he's got, like it's a lot he's trying to contain, and he needs an outlet.
Yeah.
And like laying down in a tent or an igloo like seems exactly the opposite thing.
And it's weird too because you guys don't know why you feel so invigorated.
I mean, everything's so strange though that it's something, and it's not like
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
think it's
you
something
guys-
we'd
you-
question. It's just like this is weird. We
You
feel
guys
really weird.
picked up your special snowflakes, and you just feel different.
Should we maybe do something with the Black Rider's body?
Oh, I think absolutely.
I could combust it, but that seems a little...
Well, no, in your culture, I know it's been a while since you've been back there, but what do you normally do with your dead?
Some of them we go ahead and bury in tombs. Others
Well, he seems like
we-
an important person, and I feel like we should honor him somehow.
That seems fair, yes. I shall set him on fire. He shall be disposed of by the most witchly of spells. And we'll do it. Okay. And Vasilisa just reaches over and kind of in that gesture that you see in film way too often where she just use the one hand and close both eyes at the same time. And it's like, oh, yeah, that's the way you do it. She does that, only also casts Touch of Combustion at the same time. And it's just like a spread of fire.
Yeah,
Over
you guys
his
got
body.
a burning body now.
Is there a prayer or something we should say?
Your fight is over now, soldier. Rest.
May the mother of all witches watch after his soul and use it in all of her spells or something. Okay. I'm going to check on my donkey.
Okay. Yes.
So Vasilisa steps away and starts heading over toward the igloo with Marigold. Marge, Norm, and Valdine, you are left by the smoldering body.
Yes, I'm going. Marge is going to kind of tug on Norm's shirt and just kind of like with a head nod towards the winter and come on, we should go get some rest. We're gonna have a long journey ahead of us.
Okay, we just gotta rest quick.
Yes, we'll rest quick.
Okay.
Let's go
Approximately
find
8 hours
an
of
igloo.
quickness.
And we will disappear into the snow as well.
Okay. Valdine, you're left alone.
Valdine continues to stare into the portal.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He is almost transfixed by it. Like
Yeah.
he's describe the portal for me. The surface of the portal. Like
It's a giant fucking pillar of light.
yeah, that's what I thought. This is just mesmerized. Like
Yeah.
he's
It's cool looking.
seen a little bit of magic, and obviously he's been around someone who has skill in magic.
Yeah,
and
nothing
is
like this,
doing
though.
awesome. But this is just awe-inspiring, and
Yeah.
he's trying to will himself to take his eyes off the portal, but he is
Mhm.
just staring at it,
Yeah.
and he barely even noticed that everybody else left, and he's just kind of standing there.
Okay.
Oh no.
Let's see how much time passes before he realizes what he's doing.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh no.
What'd you get?
Well, I rolled a 6.
What does that
on
mean?
a D6, which means he's still standing there and
Okay.
took a step toward the portal.
Okay, cool. Meanwhile, Vasilisa, you go over and you work your way through the snow, working past the troll footprints that mar it, and you make your way over to the igloo, where you see Marigold just kind of hanging out, thwapping her little tail, and as you enter, she goes, "Yaw,
Oh, Marigold, you will never believe what happened.
yaw."
Vasilisa just like settles in next to one of her big donkey ears and starts brushing her down and just takes me. I met the Black Rider. I have a boon. I feel so strong, but not like really strong, just wise. I shall make the right decisions and save the world, Marigold. And she's just like saying what happened directly to her donkey. She feels mysteriously much better at handling her animal than she was last level.
Excellent. Marge, Norm, you guys make your way over. Do you go to the igloo with Vasilisa or the other igloo that you guys saw? Or do you want to check out the rest of the area?
We have one crushed igloo and 2 non-crushed ones that
That's
we've
right.
seen, right?
Yes, the one marigold is in. This one over here is still up. This one has been crushed. But as you guys are walking back, you also see that the troll footprints go off in another direction too. You haven't figured out everything here.
I think once they step once she steps with Norm into where the storm starts up again, where you can't see anything, she's gonna take pause.
Norm's pause. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
She's gonna take pause, and then she's going to
Stick him down her pants. Sorry. Okay.
Marge
Okay.
takes a moment.
yes.
She's gonna take a moment. Okay.
Marge takes a moment.
It puts it down her pants. Sorry. Okay. Really, last one.
Marge pauses for a moment. And she steps back. She just kind of pats you on the shoulder and just kind of lets go and steps back and looks at Valdine and says, Valdine, you want to come with us? There's only one igloo that's kind of standing up and we're not sure what else is around here. And
How much closer has Valdine gotten in like this 15-second period?
I am basically right at the edge of the portal. Like I'm. And
He's
you're-
moved
you're-
quite a ways.
You're back over by an igloo where it's
like,
stormy.
no.
You came out.
We stepped like 5 feet to where
Oh,
it
okay.
starts getting all crazy
Yeah.
again.
Okay.
And then I step back into where it stops being crazy to look at you. So you're all the way at the
He's
corner
right
now.
next to it.
Right next to it.
Her thing is, okay, well, as soon as she steps into where the storm starts again, you can't see anything. This was a very dangerous area, and she knows one of the igloos that she passed by was standing and the other one was crushed. So it's like, well, okay, well, we're not all going to be able to fit into one. I'm probably going to need Valdine's help on this because there's a lot of other areas to check out. And what if there's another creature and it's probably not safe to just go alone? And so she's like, she stops, she pauses, she comes back, and then she starts, Valdine?
He's right next to the portal.
Valdine, we're needing you over here. I think we need to go find a place to stay. Are you okay?
What?
We're gonna be sleeping, and
Yeah,
there's
I
areas.
think the girls are right.
There's not a lot of. We need to find a place to
Right.
stay.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you
I was-
realize now where you're standing?
I do. I take a step back. Valdine kind of like sort of gets his wits together a little
Yeah.
bit. He wasn't necessarily trying to go into it. He was severely lost in thought. Like he was definitely, his mind was somewhere else. And staring into this, like when you stare into a fire
Yeah.
for too long and you just
Just-
kind of, it's almost a trance.
Absolutely.
It was kind of that same feeling for him. And he steps back. Yeah, all right, let's. And he starts marching faster than you guys are moving. back that way.
Wait up!
Scamper,
We're-
scamper,
Yeah.
scamper.
Yeah, let's find.
All right, yeah, let's
find
clear.
a good place.
Let's clear the area.
Wait, that's
All
only
right.
in combat. Who are we fighting?
He draws his gun. He's ready.
Yourself!
Mud crabs.
Mud crabs.
We gotta find some more shelter around here. And are you sure you're okay? There's a lot that's been happening.
I'll be fine. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, I get it. I want to go through there too. I think we need to go through there as soon as possible. But
Oh, absolutely.
but the girls are right. We need to do this right, I suppose. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing right.
You guys gonna go on without Vasilisa? You're 3 people on a mission.
I'm visiting my donkey.
I think Vasilisa's okay. She went to go see her donkey, and I have not heard her yell out or anything, so I think she made it okay. Vasilisa, are you okay?
Yes. Marigold is fine. That's what you asked, right? Yes.
Okay, she's fine. We gotta go find some more shelter because there's only just that one igloo so far. Who taught me that word igloo? I did not know what those were before.
That was me.
That's Vasilisa, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
You're welcome, Marge.
She yells through the worst blizzard ever. Like 20 feet away from us.
It's a holly storm.
Okay, so you guys are following the footprints.
Yeah, I think.
Sure.
You guys move forward and you follow the footprints for probably about 40 feet before you reach a cliffside.
Oh.
Going up, straight up. It is the face of what is a cliff, and you find an opening into a cave.
Oh.
Should we shelter in the cave instead of the igloos, or?
Oh, do you think any animals are in there?
Oh, could be. What do we see if we look in the cave?
So looking inside from out of the winter blusteriness, it is a fairly sizable cave. Looking in, you see some barrels, some crates, a couple bear skins, some sacks. It's a nice little area.
Yep, this looks good. Let's get Vasilisa and move in here.
Okay. Do you want to go or do you want?
Sure, I'll go get her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just
You guys try to make a fire if you can.
Oh, sure. You ready, Norm?
Yeah, we got to make a fire in the
Yeah.
cave.
Is there ventilation? Proper fire equipment?
I don't know that there's
No.
ventilation.
How high is the roof in the cave?
15 feet.
But I suppose
That's
we
gonna
could
get
make a
smoke.
fire outside the entrance. That way there's heat coming in, but the smoke goes up.
That makes a lot of sense.
I mean, once everybody's in, of course, we can kind of like build it. And let's start getting together wood from, we see inside there's like crates and stuff. Can I open any of them? See if there's
Yeah,
anything
go
inside
for
there?
it.
I'm
Yeah,
going to start
Valdine,
opening them.
you head out and you...
Yeah, I had to get Vasilisa.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. So you trudge back through the snow.
I do a quick listen around, see if I can hear anything. That's what I thought. Okay. He starts heading that way towards Vasilisa's igloo.
Cool. You head over there.
Well, we found a better shelter over here, Vasilisa. If you want to bring Marigold and gather, we got a cave. It looks like it's supplied with stuff.
All right.
Some bearskin rugs, probably warmer than the igloo.
I think if I remember correctly, that everything in this igloo is empty, so I shall come with you. Come on, Marigold.
Yeah.
And we head back to the cave.
Okay. Marge, Norm, you guys have busted open a couple of crates and you're checking it out. Inside, you find rations and food stores.
Oh.
Enough for 34 days.
Whoa.
God, is there a wand?
right,
Is there a
let's go.
wand of cure light wounds in there too? Oh my God!
Let's go through the portal. All right, let's go.
Seriously. We'll send a raven.
You guys
Let's go.
also find a lockbox.
Oh, I think Valdine will have to open this one.
Well, is this one of the kinds that are locked? Or
It
is
is.
Or is this
It
one of
is
the kinds that are
indeed.
unlocked? Okay. Darn it! That's always how they are.
Would you like me to open that for you, Norm?
Are you back yet?
Valdine.
We're back.
You
Oh,
both
okay.
walk in.
Yeah, look, there's all this food in here, and there's enough for like a month, and there's a lockbox too.
Oh,
And we're gonna break apart these crates so that we can use them for fire outside the cave, of course, just like right at the entrance.
I see. Good idea. And I'm gonna go ahead and detect magic. Just see if there's anything magical in this cave.
He's pausing.
I know.
Yes. There's
Where?
magic in the lockbox.
Valdine, that lockbox. It has something magical in it.
I am a gambling man, so I'm gonna bet it's a wand of cure light wounds.
All right, give me a
I-
disabled device roll.
I'd like to
shall lay
unlock this
down
box.
some
Okay.
odds on this.
I'm gonna give you an 18.
An 18.
To disable that lock.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. I actually have.
Yeah, put some more numbers on there.
No, I have tools. I have thieves' tools.
Oh,
So that should give you a plus 2.
Yeah, sorry, that's a 20.
That's a 20. So you stick your thieves' tools in here, and it's a bit complicated. Like, you're kind of struggling with this one. But eventually, you do indeed hear that satisfying click. The latch turns, and the box opens. But what could possibly be inside? It is magic that we know, but is it a wand of cure light wounds? Is this an appropriately placed gimmick to allow our heroes to just continue right through the portal by me granting them whatever it is they wanted? Find out next time
roll
on the
for it.
Dimension Door Podcast!
I rolled a nat 20, so yes.
Yes, it won.
I
Woo,
win.
Cure light wound won. Oh, you rolled a 20. You're serious?
Maybe it's a cure series.
Oh, that's getting serious.
I rolled a 2.
You don't know what's
On the
going on.
D100.
We're back down to cure moderate now.
Thanks for listening. Our website has been updated with a new section for character art, memes, and other fun visuals. You can also find our level 4 character sheets coming up fairly soon. Remember, DimensionDoorPodcast.com. A special thanks to Don Belay and the Swordsmith for leaving us some wonderful 5-star reviews. Now, we have been in a cross-promotion storm these past few episodes, and I really hope that you are all taking some time to check out our recommendations. And these are our recommendations. We listen to the podcasts we recommend, and we really honestly believe that the content they are producing is worth listening to and telling others about. And this next one is no different. Dice Populi, by far, has one of my favorite premises for a D&D podcast. Just take a listen.
Ooh, you take 12 damage.
What? That's bull.
The monster hits you pretty hard.
No, you know what? You D&D podcasts are all the same. It's the same rules and the same story the entire time. I say we try some new adventures, and it's my time as a dungeon master. Who's in favor?
You still take 12 damage.
Can anybody heal me?
Join the Real Play Revolution with rotating dungeon masters, settings, and stories. Listen to the podcast Dice Populi on Spotify or at dicepopuli.com.